A good game to watch, Jerry. Did you get a lot out of it as a manager?
Yeah, always pre-season. Obviously, we're only, as I said to you, we had a practice match on Saturday. So first game, real competitive game, if you like. So, yeah, main objective was obviously minutes in the players' legs. They've had a really tough 2 weeks. Only getting to see them on a Tuesday, Thursday, and then we had a beach day down at Bream where we worked them really hard physically. It sounds like a nice day, but it wasn't. A lot of hill running. And then backed it up with another couple of tough days, and then obviously the practice match Saturday. So they're going to be about 60% to where we want them physically, but also feeling leggy. I want to thank Gary and Mike for bringing down Cheltenham Town. I thought they were terrific in both shapes. Really tested us and challenged us with that three at the back first half. So we had to be right. I thought they came out the blocks really well. We had to adjust slightly, which is fine because we want lots of questions asked of us pre-season. That's what you want. So, but as an exercise, we score a couple of really good goals. Always disappointed to concede goals, and a couple in there we weren't too pleased with. But as an exercise, I thought it was excellent for us as a football club, and more importantly, excellent for the boys, because that's the most important thing.
A couple of trialists in there as well. How long do you think you'll have to make your mind up on some of them? Could we have more coming in the upcoming games?
No, we were purposely sort of hand-picking trialists. They're not ones that have just turned up or a phone call. So I purposely chose the certain type of player we wanted to come in. Really pleased with some of them. It's like anything with trialists. Some do well and some find it a little bit tough. It's not easy when you play the game. We played Saturday and then you play this one tonight and then you've got Bristol Rovers home here. So we quite like that. We like the fact that it's setting the levels and setting the standards. We're not expected to beat them. It's not about winning at the moment. It's about how we get to August the 10th. Obviously, when we whittle it down, we've got two games left or 3 games left. It might be a little bit different. So, some really interesting things for us to think about. And those trialists will stay with us for the next couple of weeks for sure. We agreed that with them anyway, so we said they'll play a part in most of the games. So we'll wait and see. Obviously, there's a couple there we want to have another go on Saturday, and some will play little bits apart. So, but also pleased with the main group. We've kept the majority of this group together. It's really pleasing. We're only missing Jack, who's got a perforated eardrum, and also Cody with a slight calf strain as well. Obviously, Luke Russ is going to be a bit longer. Probably join back in with the group second week of August, probably. But all the other ones are doing absolutely fine. No injuries from tonight, which is important.
Said a lot about current players. One of our former players, of course, Jordan Thomas, playing for Cheltenham, did well in the second half. Sort of unfamiliar role. Did you get to chat to him much beforehand? Yeah,
I saw him before and I've seen him afterwards. And first off, when you give him a hug, he's slightly different physically, which means he's been working really hard in the summer. Obviously now he's doing training every day. He's got gym-based programmes as well. We know that was the bits George needed. But always nice to see him, of course. Follow his career now really closely. Hopefully he gets a good run in the side there, but he'll have to work hard to get in the team, as Mike will be telling him, and it's no different to any other player. The same here. I just said to the lads there, the bits we're looking for at the moment is the stuff out of possession. Am I aggressive enough? What's my role? What, as a defender, what do I do? Can I stop crosses? Can I dominate my opponent? Can I win first contacts? Midfielder, we landed on second balls, which is an area we knew we had to improve on from last season, from all the data. And also from the front, people like Scott Wilson and Ewan Clark and Elliot Freer tells the trialists exactly what they need to do, because their first thought is, how do I press? How do I defend from the front? And I've got a strong work ethic. So those are all the key messages at the moment, until we get into the moments where we can really concentrate on some of the in-possession patterns as well, because we just haven't got enough time at the moment to do that. So, but that'll be fine, that'll come, and by August the 10th we'll be ready.
Bristol Rovers next week, preparing for friendlies, assuming must be so much different to league games. You're not going to be worrying about what shape or who's going to play for them. Yeah. All about us, presumably.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I did know Cheltenham would play a back three. I thought that. And Rovers. I think Rovers is a great one for the football club anyway, and for Bristol Rovers. There's a lot of history with it. Obviously they shared this wonderful stadium of ours. I know a lot of gasheads will come over and watch the game, and that'll be nice to have a crowd in, which makes it even more competitive, because it feels like a real league game. And Matt always gets his teams working really, really hard. They'll have a good structure, and looking forward to us again being posed with lots and lots of questions, because that's what's going to happen. We play Port Vale and the same thing's going to happen. We're not expected to come in and have lots and lots of the ball, but I thought tonight we had some moments on the ball where we were very, very good as well. So, and that's just individuals at the moment doing it. It's not something we've really, really worked on. So yeah, we're pleased at this stage, Mark. And of course, now look forward. We'll train again on Thursday, and look forward to Saturday here in front of what will be probably a bumper crowd.
Well, many thanks for chatting to us, and best of luck for Saturday.
Cheers. Thanks, Mark.